Okay. It didn't want to do the thing when I told it to do the thing. Okay, let's lower that a little bit. There we go. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome in. I'm Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner, and we never know what I'm going to do, and you guys kind of go cray-cray. While we're figuring it out, I kind of have an idea because I didn't have an idea, and then I asked the folks that were in the, I'm going to correct that. I was going to say I asked the folks that were in the members only live stream, but there was a lot of folks that showed up after we did the poll. So yeah. So that means that the folks that were not there didn't get in on it. So let's see, what do we have in the chat? Vanessa is saying hello to everybody. Miss Mary, hello, hello, hello to Dawn and Vanessa. Tracy Martin, hello from Georgia. Susan Trimmer, oops, I missed the pre-show again. And you see that little heart thing beside her name? That means that she's a member on my channel. Okay, Miss Lisa Acker says hello to everyone. Susan Trimper again, hello to everyone. Mary, hello, Tracy, Susan, and Lisa. Susan, hey, Mary. Everybody's saying hi, 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 hi. And Miss Maureen Pryor, yay. Hello, honey, you are in the house. Lisa's wanting to know if everybody's having a good day. Danielle, she needs to buy a lottery ticket. I'm going to just tell you in a second. Marina's saying hello to everyone. Sharon is in the house. Welcome in, Sharon. Thank you so much. Hi, Sharon, from Mary and from Miss Maureen. And then Miss Danielle Brown. Hello and good afternoon. Did you know that she won a card on... Thank you, Miss Mary. I will pop that up in a second. But did you know that Danielle Brown won a card on Catherine Pooler's channel today? After having won a card the last 3 streams from me. I did not realize that she had won one 3 times in the last week. So they're going to be in one envelope and going out all at once to save me a little bit of postage. But yeah, so I think, Danielle, honey, you need to go ahead and buy a lottery ticket and see if you can win us all some crafty supplies. Okay? All right. Sharon says hi to Mary and Maureen. Maureen, hello, Danielle. Hello, Danielle. Miss Mary says, don't forget to do that thumbs up thing down there. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to my channel. And same thing over on Twitch. If you're not following me over there, go ahead and hit the button there too and follow me on Twitch. And if you want to subscribe over there and avoid the ads, you can use your Amazon Prime or you can do one of the paid subscriptions over there. Okay. Susan says, congrats, talking to Miss Danielle. Yeah, it's like I pop into the stream for a minute after finishing making a card today. I actually got to play where I didn't have a project due. I don't do that much. I really don't do that much. But it looks like my strategy is working. Big question is whether or not you guys are getting enough content from me because all I've been doing is live streaming. And I also need to find out that the folks that only watch videos, what do y'all want to see? Because you know what? That is going to help guide me to know what to put out for you guys. Okay, so we did a workshop, right, Miss Mary? We did Miss D and Miss Judy. Anyway, we did a workshop this last Saturday where we made this little guy. This is the original one. So I decided to make him green. And it says, you make my heart smile. So I think this guy turned out super cute. But I didn't stop there. Yeah, I made like 4 of the stages during the class to try to make sure to walk through all the different steps of how to do it. Since then I have reworked the workbook. So if you haven't already enrolled in the class, you can still get it and just get the replay, but you do get the workbook along with it. And I decided to add a butterfly. What do you think, Miss Mary? But you know what? I didn't stop there because, and this card is not done. I haven't decided what to put on the front of it yet. This card is not done because, yeah, the butterfly turned out really cute, Terry Cooper. So Amanda was in our class, Amanda Stevens with Pear Blossom Press, and she said she showed what she was doing, and she was putting one of the little stages inside her card. So I had to do that, and this is what the inside looks like right now, because you can see there's nothing on the outside, but that means I need to do some die cutting and stuff. But because you don't have to just use the monsters, the stage will work for everything. All you need to do is make sure that it will fit inside, either inside a card or inside an envelope before you mail it. That's the rule when it comes to these kind of little pop-ups. They stand up on their, and they've been sitting on my desk the whole time since then. They just are sitting here, the little monsters are just looking at me. But yeah, you guys know I made this this little penguin. Mary wanted purple, so he's purple. I did that one a while back, and I hadn't gotten around to finishing it, to using on anything. The little embellishment's been sitting off to the side, so I just added a heart and a sentiment and added them to the inside box, and perfect little pop-up. I don't do a lot of interactive cards. I need to. So what I did today, I was thinking about, what do I want to do tonight with you guys? Oh, is that not working again? Why is that not working again? I see hearts across the top of the screen, but oh, I know why. Did I not do that? I don't know if that is from Terry or where. Let me grab that because this thing is being a pain. Okay, that's from Mary. And I don't know that you're getting him, honey. Okay, so I saw the chat thing before it showed up on my screen. That was weird. That was really weird. Now, but when we were making it, when we were playing with the penguins, you wanted purple. You wanted a purple sweater. So I put a purple sweater on him, and he's super cute. And he's been sitting here waiting to go on a card. I think he's been fussing at me because he hadn't gotten on there. So why do you say it hates you, Maureen? What hates you, honey? I mean, yeah, I love how that one turned out. Thank you for the check-in, Miss Lisa Morgan. Welcome, welcome, honey. And for you guys don't know, we are members of the Crafty Collective, and hopefully I will be doing a raid train on Twitch with the Crafty Collective later on. I haven't researched to see when the next one is. And Terry Cooper is saying hi. And of course, Mary is now over there, and Tracy loves purple too. Well, then you guys are gonna love this one. So I was playing today. Your heart? What do you mean your heart was in the wrong place? What? Maureen said her heart was on the wrong place. I know I adjusted it looks like the thing is just resetting itself. I don't know. Too much light makes me look washed out, like I have no color at all. Mary is everywhere, yes, but why? No, your heart's in the right place, honey. We love you. We love you, Maureen. Okay, so today I decided, I don't know what I want to do. So a couple of hours ago, I started just doing a little bit of searching online. It's like, well, we do have the summit coming up on the 24th. Oh, they didn't go across the screen. So I don't actually see them up in the chat. I see the ones from Mary, and they're on the screen again. Terry Cooper says, meow, Todd. Or rather, she says, kitty face emoji, Todd. Okay, he's in a black bathrobe again, guys. Just saying. Just saying. Kitty. He's silly. Okay, so we have the card maker, the Create with Your Card Making Stash Summit coming up on the 24th. And my presentation in that one is stencils. So I'm thinking, I should probably play with stencils, because how often do I actually have a chance to just say, what do I want to play with? So I started doing some, just looking up on YouTube to get some ideas, and I came across something that was embossing powder. I started because I was thinking embossing powder and stencils, that sounds kind of cool. But instead, I found a way, and I know I've seen the video before, but I forgot about it. Jennifer McGuire, probably like, I think it was like at least 2 years ago. Hey, Kelly, welcome in, honey. At least 2 years ago. And using embossing powder with your embossing folders in the debossed side. So it's like, okay, what do I have here? Because I didn't want to run and go get anything. So I grabbed out Simon Hurley embossing folder. That was the one with the stars that we saw last week, right? And I couldn't just stop at that part. I had to make a card. So first off, there is, well, let me switch the screens. And don't know why that was crooked, but first off, there's the stars. Mary! So back again, yes. So first we did, you can see the embossing powder in there, right? The stars are embossed. Did I see, Simon, you're gonna love this card. I was playing and I pulled out your embossing folder. I'm trying to just show a little bit at a time because, yeah. So I did the debossed part with gold glitter embossing powder and then covered it in ink because that is a resist. When you use embossing powder, it's a resist. And then everybody's saying hi to Simon. I have to put Simon's name up on the screen. There he is. Yeah, now we can get started. Party's about to get started. Yeah. So I think this is super adorable. So I've put me a little alien on the front, and I love this sentiment. Oh my God. Greetings, Earthling. I love that sentiment. But this isn't all that I did. I decided to use a card base that's been sitting in my stash for a while after I added the inside to it. Yeah. Because I hadn't decided what to do. So this is going to be a pop-up. You're little aliens. I love this. Ah, yeah, love this, love this. I think it is so cute. And then on the top, I decided to use, I had already done the inside. So all of this it was white and I inked it up after the fact. So I used some embossing. I did the emboss resist for the stars and then some splatter and then combination of different inks. Mary wants all the cards. Oh, thank you so much, Lisa. Yay, thank you so much for the sub over on Twitch. Thank you for using your Prime. So anyway, I think these guys turned out super cute. So yeah, I made 4 aliens. 2 of them have those antennas. 2 of them have the other. And I decided I just was switching things around on it. I just sat here for like, I don't know, like a couple of hours just playing because I usually don't have time to just play. Well, thank you so much, Simon. I'm probably going to go back and cut that and post it to social saying that you said something that I did was cool. Okay, Maureen, Mary, you want them all. You need to share. Well, the person who needs to share right now is Danielle because she's won 3 from me and then she won something from Catherine Pooler today too. I don't know. So yeah, Simon, I also have another one here that I have not finished the card yet, but I watched your video with the penguins today again, and the masks, it was just so hilarious. You were just adorable. Anyway, we did a class on a workshop this weekend with this, so I took an idea that Amanda from Pear Blossom Press had and put it inside the card. I'm sure that neither of us thought of this. I'm sure it's been out there, but I turned it into this little guy. I still have to finish the card and haven't decided what to do with it, but I think he is just so sweet. I love this one. So in case you didn't notice, Simon, I love your stuff. The platinum, the die cutting machine is out of stock. And I thought we were getting paste because I want your paste. And people gave me money for stuff at Ranger and I want to spend it on your stuff, but I need the new pastes. Because you said you were the only one who had the paste. Okay, so we're going to play with stencils today, and I did put a poll up in the pre-show, in the members-only pre-show, to say, okay, do you guys want to do embossing powder? Which, this would be real cool with, I did some today, that would be real cool with embossing powder. Would you like to do that, or would you like to do foil? It's out of stock on Ranger.
Eye Creations 11 asked me, should Debbie J send Mary the penguin card, the monster card, or both? Well, if Mary wants a penguin card with a dash of charm and sass, then that's the way to go. But if they need a monster card to deal with some real-world monsters, that's cool too. Why not send both? Spread the love and cover all bases. You only live once.
Mary. You want me to send you all the things. That was a long thing that Samuel L. Jackson said. And you're trying to get Samuel L. Jackson on your side. That's not fair. You never know what he's going to say. He has busted your chops again. And for you guys that don't know, TangiaBot is an interactive thing that you can do things on the channel. You can make them pop up like what she did. And see, Sam says so. Good Lord. But yeah, I am really excited about all the things that are happening with Simon Hurley, but that means I have to save the gift cards. And I can't spend them yet and use them. So when I get the stuff, I'm going to share them with all the folks. So anyway. But yeah, I am really excited about that, but you already know that. I am planning on going to Creativation. Still need to get my plane ticket and room. And I will be seeing you there because I know you're going to. Yeah, you're awesome. Okay. Mary says it's hit or miss. I gotta say, he was right on part of it. Okay, so I don't know what stencil to use. And I have more than just the stars, but we can definitely use the stars from Simon's stuff because that's one that I had already out. What else did I get recently that had stencils? Because I don't remember because I've slept since then. This is all of my new release stuff. I don't think I have one there. Ooh, we haven't done this one yet either. That's going to be cool. Ooh. I kind of want to do that with embossing too. What's this? This one is Winnie the Pooh. There was not a stencil in Pooh. And we just played with him last week. And then this one is the clubs, which does have... Ooh, that also has a stencil. Oh, Google, yeah, words. Lisa has to make 2 retirement cards. Okay, so we've got that frame, and that is something I think would be really cool to do with some embossing, which I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. Or it can be done with foil. And do I have any foil in my drawer? No, so I will get that when we get to that. This is also something that I did not too long ago. We did play with foil using pastes. We did a lot of things with. Why is it so bright for you, Debbie? Last week your stream was darker. A lot of it has to do with the lighting in the room. And this is something I forgot about. When I streamed in the morning or at noonish, there's a lot of light coming through that back window there. Okay, now it is 5:30. It's starting to get dark. So the darker it gets, the better I wind up looking. I don't look as washed out. So that is the reason. Linda said, so will you be getting the Scout? I sure will, but it's out of stock. I am on their mailing list or whatever. I've said, let me know when it's there because I just checked yesterday because I wanted to go ahead and get it ordered. And then I couldn't. So now what would help for the lighting, is if I put blackout curtains or something there or did it in a room where there was no additional so it was always consistent. That's not going to happen. You guys know because I've told you. My husband, yeah, he doesn't want me to have a craft room because if I did, he would never see me. And what? He says never. And he's right because I sit here all the time. So Kelly says it's 5:30 p.m. here. It's 10:21 there. And Adelaide, it is 23:22. So she's watching around midnight. I hope you sleep late because I know you come and hang out a lot. Tracy was saying use Simon's stencil. So we're wanting to use the stars. And let me grab out. That's cool, Mary. I have something cooler. What? I have to look and see what that was. You're Hey, Norma, welcome in. Maureen says Simon needs to share his paste too. Yeah, I can't wait to see all the things. I really can't. Mary says, I can't wait to see what Simon comes up with next. Okay, so Terry Cooper's kitty answered the Todd's meow with a meow. Did you hear that, Todd? Oh, and Dawn says, and we know who voted, right? So Dawn is right now. She's in the membership too, and her and Idolide voted, and nobody else voted. There were folks that were there, but they just didn't. They didn't vote, so that's okay. Hey, Miss Sandy, welcome, welcome. And I think I'm down to the bottom again. If you had a separate room, he wouldn't get the, yes, exactly. So Susan's right. If I had a separate room, you wouldn't get the random Todd feet. And Simon's thinking, what the heck? My husband's work desk is behind me. We live in Florida, so shorts are a staple, which means shorts and no shoes in the house, which means he has his feet up on the desk, and these guys get to see his feet, and they like it. And Mary says, we like the cameo of the Todd. Okay. So I just felt this, and there is some embossing powder on it from when I was playing. Oh, you were mailing Kristen's prize to her, so you missed the pre-show. Why do you think I do everything at my desk? I do mailing, I do cards, I do watching everything that's on YouTube. Everything gets done right here. So that is exactly why. Don put Todd and your legs up on the screen, honey. I keep telling him we need to record a green screen with his legs and then make that into an effect for you guys. Okay, so putting those back up there out of the way. When Ruth pops in, I did get some happy mail from her. So we'll want to open that. And I have been seeing that more folks are posting in the stream showcase, which is awesome. So if you have a project that you haven't already posted up over there, Mary, can you put in the Discord link so that they can do that? And I think I figured out how to get you your buttons. You have to log in. First step, you have to log into StreamerBot and just use your Discord. It'll connect the two. Hey, Miss Sandy, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Okay. I need to buy a standing desk and foldable treadmill. I would love to do that, but yeah, it's not going to happen. I just need. Okay, Dawn is back to napping, which I think she said that she's not streaming tonight. So this is the piece that we did last week. And this is the embossing folder and stencils and everything. And that's what I used for this. I just used the deboss side and did heat embossing on that. I think that turned out lovely. So I didn't even use this. You could have used the stencils. And it's stuck. So I think what I'm going to do. Let go. Everything is sticking. So I'm going to get a new piece of cardstock. Come on, let go. I thought I put my cardstock in this bin. Did I not put my regular cardstock in that bin? No, I put my regular. I got too many bins. I would see that as a bad thing. Okay. Yes. Log into StreamerBot, streamer.bot. Go to the website, log in, and use your Discord as the link. So that's the first step. So you have to be logged in order to use one of the StreamerBot decks. Okay, so we've got that. And these, like all of the Spellbinders ones, they all have numbers in the corner. That's a 3. That's a 1. And I want to make sure I have them lined up right before what I did is I just did the emboss thing first, but I want to actually do the stencil first. Because you know what? You can do them any which way you want to. 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to just double check. Norma. What did we make last week? Do I still have them out here or did I mail them? Hey, Linda Gorman. I've made a couple of cards. Oh, I have not mailed that because the first one that I did was a light up card, Miss Norma. So I made this one. Let me pull the little piece out. I've got a piece of paper in there blocking the light up mechanism so that love this. Love this. And this is one of my favorite sentiments. It says, "Greetings, Earthling." Absolutely love that. I didn't put anything on the inside. And then today I made this one. And then I didn't do just the front, but I also made it a pop-up. So these are two different dies in that set. And the sentiments, I love the sentiments. We've got "Greetings, Earthlink," which is so fun. I love that. And of course, I had to use it on both of them. And then I decided to use "Happy Birthday" on the inside of this one. I wasn't sure what to use on that one. I almost wanted to do the other sentiments that said "Love you to the moon and back," but then I decided, you know what? I'm going to do "Happy Birthday" because that would be easier to use for more things. I put that little strip to the side. So my answer is yes. You got your lights yesterday? Fabulous. Good deal, Miss Norma. And if you don't already know, I do have a mini course on my website all about light up cards, showing each of the different types of lights that you can get from Pear Blossom Press and doing a card using the ones from Chibitronics, which I do need to make more of. So just wanted to make sure all of this lines up. And okay, so that's the flat edge. I'm going to hold it up to a light to just make sure everything lines up. Oh, you've taken 2 of my classes. Fabulous. Yeah, there is a separate thing that is, I don't know why it's not lining up. It doesn't matter. We don't have to use the embossing folder. We're going to use the stencils. So, and yes, we're going to do foil. So I think I'm going to just do it to the top and then I can cut. Hey, Bethany, how are you doing? And I need these. I don't need the green. I think I need purple and blue and maybe some red. So I'm going to start off, kitty. I'm going to start off with just some inks on here. Just to start, and I put all my stuff away when I got done playing earlier because it was taking over my desk. I want to use Midnight Snack for the blue, and of course Bee Sting for the red. I think I just want to do yellow. We just want yellow stars, right? So let's use, where is it? Let's use Slippery When Wet. That's what we're going to use for all of our stars. And then I'll take these guys out later. Maybe. Which means I need another brush. Yellow. Okay. Maureen Pryor has 70,220 points. And I decided I'm going to use the etched mark that's on here to the edge, to the corner, to make sure everything is actually straight. I'm being too fussy, I know. There. I'm going to say that's good enough. Because with these, it doesn't really matter if they overlap or not. It's going to be fine. So all I'm doing is I'm just going to add some ink just to the stars. And you're all are going to think that the background looks too light, and you're right. TM7. Yeah, we have missed you, Bethany. I have caught you every once in a while, just don't get to catch you that often, and I miss you, hon. So we have our first layer of stars. Gonna grab another, lining it up with the corner and the edge. I'm just gonna add another layer of stars on there. Which means they could have done all of this in one. They could have added all of these stars on one stencil, but this also gives you the versatility to be able to add different colors of stars to your project and have a few here and a few there. On what I did earlier on that project, that pop-up card I showed you on the front, this is using all of them from the embossing folder, and then this is using 2 of the stencils, and this is using 1 of the stencil. So you can do whichever way you want to. You can have it as busy or as not as clean as you want. I think, well, no, that looks kind of cool. Look at all those stars. And then I'm going to add this next one. Oh, I understand that, Kelly. So I would love for you guys to post in the chat, what do you do to motivate yourself to create? I mean, for me, oh, thank you, Adeline. Fabulous. So she just showcased a lot of cards over on the Discord. Fabulous. I will be showing those in a bit. So do you just watch videos? Do you go through your stash? I tend to grab whatever is nearby and just start playing with it. Today, I just started playing with the embossing folder and wound up making a card. Because I find that products in general, they lead to another thing. So Sandy says watch videos, which is one thing that I did for a long time. I'd watch a lot of Jennifer Maguire. And the way that I tend to learn is I learn by doing. So I'll watch and then I will try to replicate it. So I did a lot of casing of cards of hers. One of the first ones that pops into my mind was, Dawn says, take a nap. One of the first ones that I remember doing was, this was 7 years ago, she had a balloon card where it was a birthday card with a big balloon on the front, and she was showing how to do it without dies. I did not have a die cutter at that point. So I manually cut out basically a circle and a little triangle and made a balloon and basically made the same card she did. And I actually made a bunch of them, because that's another thing for me, is the way that I've learned is, number one, you copy the things that you like, right? And then you make a bunch of them, and that teaches you how to do it. Okay, so this has got a lot of the stars on there, right? I'm going to go ahead and heat set this real quick. Oh, I did something yesterday I haven't done in a while that I've been wanting to do. We have a jacuzzi tub. Hey, Ruth. I got something in the mail from you, honey, so we will be looking at that tonight. Anyhow, I got to take a hot bath in the jacuzzi tub yesterday. I've been wanting to do that for months. Months and months and months. Yeah. And it's kind of where, by the time I was done with whatever it is that I was doing, there wasn't enough time left. It's like I would get done when it's almost time for dinner. So, yeah, it didn't happen. Okay, so we are still going to be using foil for this, okay? Which means I didn't have to do the yellow, but that also means that we don't have to do all of them. Because if I do all of them, it's going to take a while, because this is not going to dry very quick. Because what we're going to be using, I think this is the one I'm going to use for the foil. We're going to be using some Thermoweb. Thermowet paste. I forgot the name of it. Transfer gel. So there's two different types of transfer gel. Some of you guys may have this one in your stash. This is the one that you have to use with heat. This is the one that you just have to wait for it to dry, and then you can apply your foil to it. I'm going to use this one because do I still have 2 jars? Yes, I still have 2 jars. This one hasn't been opened yet, and they don't actually carry it anymore. They only do the duo. They've also got a duo that is like white. That's Blanco. So I'm going to use this stuff. First thing, I'm going to go ahead and put my stencil back down. Is that the right side? Or is it this side? Yeah, here we go. Right down over that last layer of...
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
So I put my stencil down back over those yellow stars. Okay. And I'm just going to add some decofoil. There we go. I was thinking I couldn't open it. You see, this, like I said, this is not empty yet. I don't use it enough. And I'm just covering all of those stars that are showing. And I'm trying not to get, I don't know why it matters because I'm going to cut this off anyway, but. Okay. And then when this stuff dries, it's going to, this is where all of the, how am I just noticing now I really need a nap? What? I am so lost. Frankie still is in what seems like a month-long growth spurt. Yeah, I understand that one. My eldest, she had issues with her legs for years, and I don't think we ever realized when she was complaining a lot, and she was just a complainer. So we didn't know that it was because she was growing. She was growing and her legs were not happy, and she wound up, I don't know what was going on with the growth of it, but she wound up being a little bit bow-legged. But then again, her dad was a little bit too. I just thought I thought Bobby was because he lifted weights. Okay, so on here now, put that to the side. You can see where I just added the paste because those stars are lighter color. Okay, those are lighter color. And I think I am going to heat it with a heat tool, see if I can speed it up a little bit. Otherwise, we're going to do some other stuff. Hey, Miss Wendy, welcome in. Morning walk. Where are you at, honey? I forgot. So where is Miss Wendy watching from? So this should dry clear, which means it should wind up with that brighter yellow color, which I'm thinking is actually a good idea because then we can see it. Also, I'm going to clean up my Altenew mat so that it hopefully won't stain anymore. Oh, you are in Australia. Yeah, Adelaide is in the UK. I'm sorry, Adelaide is in Germany, so it is about midnight there. We have some folks in the UK. We have some folks from Canada. Okay, so the stars are starting to get darker. So they are starting to dry. I just don't want to bubble them. I mean, you could do this with a heat gun, an embossing gun, but that gets so hot, it might cause an issue. Oh, by the way, thank you, Ellen. I just realized who it was that did that. I love you. I just realized that that was Miss Ellen. And Terry Cooper says, watching you, of course, Debbie, Mary, and other great crafters I've met here. By the way, guys, Terry Cooper has been posting in the Discord. You need I need glow-in-the-dark paste. I do have glow-in-the-dark embossing powder because I thought about that. So Ellen says, oh, hi, I got some alcohol markers finally. I love them. They aren't that the expensive brand, but work just as well. Fabulous. Yeah, I had Spectrum Noir for a very long time, like 5, 6, 7 years. I've had them pretty much the entire time that I've been crafting and loved them. And then I tried the Ohuhu and the brush nib, and I had never tried a brush nib before, and I love the brush nib. I actually love it more. But you're right. Use what you have and learn how to make it do the things. Yeah, glow-in-the-dark embossing powder. I do have some of that. So that would be something else you could use here. This is what an off-brand, I think it's called. Yeah, I've actually got a couple of other brands as well. I have some, I can't remember the names of them now, but I tried a couple of them. One was where the company gave them to me at Creativation, and another one was where I had gotten it on Amazon and I did a D is playing with Elise. That's dangerous, honey. So, but yeah, I haven't heard of that company, but that doesn't mean anything. There's a lot of companies that do them. Okay, so this looks mostly dry. Let me let it cool a second. By the way, hello, Brian. I wasn't ignoring you, honey. I want to make sure I give everybody another big welcome. Oh, that's cool. Okay, gently, gently, gently. So all of those are dry. So question, do we want to do another layer of stars to foil, or do we want to just foil these? So we'll have, I mean, actually it looks kind of cool. So we could do the foiling and then add another layer of the paste, and then it'll look kind of embossed once it's dry, and then do some coloring over the top. But so what do you guys think? And do I need to do a poll? Hey Cordelia, how you doing, honey? Yeah, I made a bunch of pop-ups. I did a couple more pop-ups after the workshop. Yeah. Anywho. All right, and those are all things that pictures have to be. You like it the way it is. We're gonna foil, right? So we're gonna foil this. Let me grab some foil. Do we want to do gold, or do we want to do some other color? And just so you know, you can, if you choose to, you can use hot foil on this. I would not recommend it because hot foil does tend to be a little more expensive. So, yeah, I would recommend getting just regular toner foil because it's going to actually work better for you. Do I have... Oh, those are cool. I do have some other things in here for foiling too, by the way. Gold is good. So here is some gold foil from Thermoweb, because I just happened to get to it at the point when you said that. So I'm going to take out a sheet, and I was good and actually put this where I'm storing. I put my Gina K sheet thing where I'm storing my Gina K fuse so that I would hopefully not lose it. Your two little pop-ups are on the mantle. Well, I added a sentiment to the green one I made. And then I took one of the other ones. Where'd I put him? Oh, one of the other ones. I still have to die cut another one of these for the back, but I did that one. And then I did what Amanda did and put one inside a card. Isn't this so cool? ThermoWeb does have regular foil and they have hot foil. I use pretty much all the time. The hot foil that I use is going to be from Spellbinders because that's where I get a lot of my foiling stuff from. And let me take this guy off because everything is sticking to it. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put some foil over the top of this. And we'll trim it down. So foiling is not anything to be intimidated by. It is really easy to do. You basically just need something on your card that it's going to stick to. That's the rule. If you're doing something with, okay, this transfer gel is the kind that does not dry tacky. This dries clear just like if it was embossed or something. The other one that is what Decofoil, ThermoWeb has now. I'm sorry, this is iCraft. The Decofoil Transfer Gel Duo dries tacky. So if I put this down on it, it's going to stick. So that means you got to make sure it's right when you do it. This one I didn't have to worry about because it does need heat for it. The Duo does not. Okay, I'm going to put this that way. We're going to put this in there. And we're going to just run it through. And right now I've got it on setting 2. I think someone told me that you don't really need it on 3, so we're going to see if I need more. If I need more heat, I can do it. So this is it. This is how you foil with regular foil. I've also got some different toner sheets and such. Some of them are from Gina K. I've also got a laser printer, so as long as it prints dark enough ink, or dark enough toner, you can use that too. Ooh. Okay, I want you to look at this. Can you see the stars? Oh, that's just one of the pop-up cards, honey. I also made another one with Simon Hurley stuff. I did that one today. Okay, so we're going to let it cool a little bit. But you can see the stars, right? So you can see where the foil is sticking. And one of the cool things about using a paste compared to using the hot foil is that when you're using a paste, it winds up giving a little bit of dimension, a little bit of a bubble, if you will, where it's just slightly raised. When you're using a hot foil system, it presses down into the card. So it just gives you a little bit of a different look. Okay, so I think I need, well, if I try heating this again, it's probably going to mess up, but I think this looks cool. So I can start adding some color to the back of it too, because I do think we need something other than just all of the yellow. But I'm not going to put a lot because I don't want to hide all of the yellow. The gold stars, those will resist the ink. Okay, let me grab out, did I grab it out before? I think I did. Yes, I did. Midnight Snack and Crown Me. I think, well, maybe I should start at the bottom with the part that I'm going to be cutting off. Let's start with that. I'm going to come in with some orange at the bottom first. So this one is Roar. Hey, Messy Palette, welcome in. And now I need this again. It's like, okay, I got the tools. I need more space on my desk. So I'm just going to use some Roar from Simon Hurley across the bottom and start working my way up. But again, I don't want to go too dark on any of this because if I do, it's going to take away some of the yellow. Now, layering of the colors is going to change the colors of our stars other than the foil ones. The foil ones will not be affected. Okay, that is enough. Then I'll come in with a little bit of bee sting. If you add glow-in-the-dark embossing powder to the gel, would that work? Or just glow-in-the-dark is in the paste? Okay, so I have glow-in-the-dark embossing powder. You could add it to the paste or sprinkle it over the top before it's dry. You could do that. But I think that that's kind of a waste of money. I mean, why spend extra money on the gel when you can just use embossing ink? So my recommendation is if you're going to use glow-in-the-dark glow-in-the-dark embossing powder. Yay! Oh, you lost it. You lost it. So Terry Cooper says that she lost it a card I sent her, which probably means that her daughter stole it. Okay, so you can see that the color of our yellow is changing because I've got some of the red on there. Okay, so now I'm going to come in because we're going to stay. Serenity took it. Yeah. So we're going to basically be adding a little bit of color all the way up so that I need purple. And this is, and right now, you see the sparklies? That's glitter embossing powder from when I did that other one with the aliens. Okay, so we're going to come across here, kind of where that red line comes up, and I'm probably going to come back in with a little bit more, but I'm not sure. Hey, Linda Rowland, how you doing? A little bit orangey, yes. Okay, and then we're going to do, finishing it up with the blue. And normally I do a couple of different layers of color of ink when I'm doing ink blending, so it gets a nice, rich, dark color. I'm not going to do that today because I don't want it to be too dark over the yellow, because those yellow stars are no longer yellow. The only stars that are staying gold are the gold stars where we added the foil. Okay. That's kind of cool. I do think I need to come down one more. I can't let it stay splotchy-ish. Okay, some more purple coming down. You know how it is when you have a technique you like and you got to keep going? But yeah. So this one is purple. So coming down with a little bit of that. I'm trying not to do too much. I really am. And then we're going to do a little bit more bee sting coming down. And I may actually use the entire panel. This is kind of cool. Okay, Ruth Miser says, I see you. I see. So basically you can add stuff to the paste. I'm mainly thinking that if you have non-foil bits showing, if you use the negative of what's already used. My only concern with going back and doing, I thought about doing embossing over the stars that were left, but that would mean reheating this stuff and it could have made stuff mess up. Or even doing a second one. I mean, you can probably do a second layer. We could try it. Why not? After I finish doing this little bit of ink, why don't we try doing another layer of the paste and do a different color of foil? We can try that. I mean, experimentation is one of the big fun things for crafting, right? And Linda, I know, honey, and I'm going to show you a couple of cards that I did this weekend, so hopefully you won't be mad at me because I'm not doing a ton of Valentine's Day stuff. Here's the thing. I have one person to give a Valentine's Day card to. I give you guys all different types of cards, so I could do some Galentines. It's just going to be mixed in with all the other stuff I send you anyway. But yeah. Something sounds delicious. Chicken casserole with rice and green beans. My husband does not like rice and he does not like green beans. He told me today, because I went to this grocery store today, he said, you could have saved some money if you hadn't bought the green beans. And I'm like, but I like green beans. But they're good. So these are cards that we made. This is the one I made earlier, previous. This is one we did in the workshop on Saturday. Okay. Then I made another one using the same little box and added one of our butterflies from the Better Press of the Month from last month. I think it is so cute. And then I did this one. So you got to pay attention, Lunda, because we got lots of Valentine's Day cards. This one is the same box put inside a card, which I hadn't done before. Tell Todd he's a weirdo. He knows he's a weirdo. And did that, so I still have to finish this one. I think this is so cute. So this is the penguin that we were doing like about a month ago. Not when I meant to layer of gel and reusing the stars so the gel and the stars would be showing. But did you see this one? Ruth? And this one could have been a Valentine's Day card too if I changed the sentiment. I could have used the sentiment that says, I love you to the moon and back. Instead, I used happy birthday and made it a pop-up. I really like the penguin one too. I think that turned out so cute. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do with the front. What means I need to bring the penguins back out and die cut and that sort of thing. And I've been basically just playing with stuff that's close to my desk. Must be chicken day. I'm making chicken lo mein. Okay, so we're going to do this. Here's another one of the stencils that has got lots of yellow in it. And I'm just going to well, I need to wipe that off. That is bugging me. This is the OCD in me. I just can't. Where's my things? Oh, oh, that's where it is. My baby wipes were underneath all that foil. So I do have some different colors of foil that we can use. So you guys can let me know what you think. So we've got gold. So what color should we do for the next layer of the stars? I mean, it's going to take a little bit because I do need to add the paste and dry the paste and stuff. But okay, there we go. Layering right over the top. Is that right? Yeah, that one just didn't have as much. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to take out the deco foil again. Oh, thank you, Norma. Fabulous. Yeah, I was telling Simon I want the die cutting, the baby die cutting machine, and I can't get it because it's on back order. So as soon as that is no longer on back order, I will let y'all know. And then when I'm going to try to save my gift cards for Ranger until Simon's got a lot of stuff coming out, he said. He said we were going to be super excited, and yeah, we are. I'm excited. I'm wanting them now. I'm just waiting, right? I'm waiting just like you guys are. It was just so funny. It's like, did someone say Simon? That was so funny. He just happened to be in the chat. That was awesome. I love it when he pops in.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
Hey, Nerdy. How you doing, honey? Okay, there is some gunk or something in my paste. It's not that big of a deal. It just means it's going to add a little extra texture. Okay, I'm going to say that's good enough. And I don't care. I don't care that there's some other colors in here. You got attacked by a surprise nap. Sounds like Dawn. So, Linda, I used to. I haven't got stuff from Dollar Tree in a while. Most of the stuff I had from Dollar Tree, I still have and haven't used them. It's just like all the other stuff that I have that I haven't used them. The big thing that I usually get at this point is products from companies that I'm a designer. Gum paste. Things that from companies where I am on their design team, or things from companies where I'm an influencer on. So Spellbinders, I am on their influencer, which kind of sort of is the design team thing. And I've been doing stuff with them for how long, guys? Is it? I need to look back at my videos. I say this every time, but I think it's been at least 3 years. So if we're getting started, okay. I slid it. Dang it. Some of it slid. Okay. Yeah. It's where I was lifting it up and it kind of, yeah. So That just means that that's going to be a place that I can put an embellishment or something on, right? Because that's what's going to happen, because there's this bit that is, it's not what I wanted. Let me clean this off. Boom, boom, boom. So my stars may not look the best for this layer, but we were experimenting anyway, so part of it is going to be to see whether or not it works. And yeah, so that's the big part, right? So do you guys have an idea as to what color do we want to put on the places that are stars? And yeah, and the sticky bits that were kind of messed up. Oh, remember I saw an owl in the yard the other day. Oh, thank you so much, Nerdy. Yeah, I'm using paste through a stencil. Blue. Let me see if I've got any blue. I think I've got blue. And we have some stars here that's smudged, and that one that's smudged. And that one kind of smudged. They're shooting stars, right? Let me move that to the side and let me clean this up the rest of the way because it's going to bug me. So the first stars turned out fine, but then I thought, you know, let's try putting another layer of foil on using one of the other stencils, because we've got 3 stencils. Oh, cool. I've got a friend that is a vet, so she does all sorts of weird stuff. I've seen pictures of her with those big evil cats and things, right? Wolves and tigers and just all sorts of stuff. So we shall see what colors it's going to be. And of course, since you're using a stencil, you could just do whatever kind of background that you want. You don't need to use the additional products like what I'm doing today. In this one, we're using foil, and in the one that I did earlier, off screen, used, like that has just some white pigment ink here, and I did some embossing on the inside so it did a resist before I put the color on. So stencils can do lots of things. Nerdy is in love with the alien card. So am I. And that was just, I just started playing. I was trying to figure out, what do I want to do tonight? Because I don't have a project due. And what's even better is Simon Hurley, it's his dies and embossing folder and all his stuff. He was already here and got to see it. So I am super excited. Lisa says, I have to brag about my students. 100% pass rate on their certification exams. Fabulous. So it looks like most of this is dry, but not all of it, because you can see some of it is still cloudy, like that one. And then we've got that one in the center there too that is still pretty cloudy. Today was a very good day. Yeah, we get different kind of animals that just pop up. I think there's an owl that comes hangs out. There's always a woodpecker messing around with our trees. There are squirrels. Yeah. There's bears that come to visit. That I don't like it when the bears come to visit. We also have some hawks that come through. And of course, the ever-present thunder chickens, which is the sandhill crane. Come on, dry. That is just not wanting to dry. Oh, it feels like it's dry. Okay, I'm going to go with it. It feels like it's dry, but it does look like it's not. And just rubbing my hand over it, everything feels dry. So let's see what other colors of foil I have over here. Because somebody said blue, and I have to see if I have any blue, because I don't remember. I did get a lot of different colors and stuff when I got my fuse, and have not used them all. But I also have different foils that I have had for a long time. Okay, so it does not look like I have any blue. I do have silver. I do have thunder chicken. Yeah. Have silver. I have rainbow. I have rose gold, which some of those I don't know how well they'll do, but since this is an adhesive stuff, it should work pretty well. Actually, I might have some blue. This is a foil pack that came with either it came with it or it came with the order, because I may have ordered it. I don't remember. Oh, no, this is penny black. This is some penny black ones that I got at Creativation and haven't used. So we've got blue, purple, gold, green. This is a pack that's got all the different colors. So did you guys want, Mary, purple or blue? And do I need to do a poll? Because otherwise you guys are going to be fighting. Let me type that in real quick. Blue. Purple. And let's see what other colors are in this pack, since I'm going to be opening it anyway, most likely. I'm not going to open it at the sticky end, because then that's going to mess it up. I'm going to open it on this end. I know better. Okay. Oh, this is kind of cool. This one is, I'm not going to use it for this one, but it's kind of a translucent. So we've got that fuchsia purple, and we've got blue, and we've got regular blue, and we've got darker purple, and we've got a teal blue. I'm thinking purple or blue, so I'm going to go ahead and do the poll. This is going out to both sides, and you guys have got 60 seconds to tell me what to do. So be sure to enter the poll, and it's the same thing that we used last week. You need to type into the chat !vote, space, and the number. If you type in the word, it is not going to work. And Lisa, if you don't type in vote, it's not going to work. And Smalls typing in an emoji of love is not going to vote for rainbow. So everybody vote and let me know what color you want to do. Welcome in Small Town Dreams, the one and only small. What is rainbow? Rainbow is, where is it? I didn't put that as something to vote, but this is rainbow. This is rainbow. We have rainbow foil, but I'm not using it right now. Small says, oh my God. So this is what we've done so far. We've done some stenciling, and then some of the stenciling, I used some Deco Foil transfer gel. To vote, you do !vote, space, and either number 1 or number 2, blue one. Oh, wait. It's a tie. What? How'd y'all do that? Why'd y'all do that? Do I have to run it again? I need to run it again because it's a tie. Blue and purple both tied. Goodness. Okay. So closing that one. Let's do it again. And where's the thing? So this is a system that I just put in place, Smalls. It's from Andy Lippy from StreamUp. And it basically makes it so I can tie I can create a poll that goes to both chats. I like it. And don't vote yet because I have to reset it up. Foil. And it's going to be 90 seconds this time to give y'all some more time. And we're going to do blue or we're going to do purple. Okay. There we go. So you can vote for one of the following choices by typing !vote space and then the number you want to vote for. You may only use one vote. Purple is 2 and let's see. Yeah. 1 for blue and 2 for purple. Norma, did you vote a couple of times, honey? How'd you do that? Oh, yeah, you did. It looks like you did. And you probably just didn't know that it went through. All right, let's see if I can see what's going on with this poll. I don't think I can see it yet. I have to wait for it to pop back up. So that one's kind of a pink purple. You only can vote once. So this one is the blue we're talking about. That is gorgeous. And then I think I have a different purple in here. I think it's going to be one of those two. Hey, Cece, welcome in, honey. And welcome in, Danielle. So I might be wasting the foil, by the way, because I don't know for sure if it's going to work. First off, I kind of messed up on the transfer gel, and I've already done one layer. I'm thinking the second layer is going to work. Okay, blue is the winner with 11 votes. That's what it says. Going to just confirm that on my page. Yes, so blue won. So we're going to do this one. Oh, I need to take the other. It looks like I had 2 more pieces attached. That's the thing about foil. With foil, you never know for sure how much you're going to have. Some of them are thinner than others, and yeah. There's a scrap, and then let's move this down and cut off the excess. So I can put all that extra scrap back in the penny black container. And I'm hoping that this does well. I'm hoping that the smudge just, I'm hoping that it's just a little bit of a smudge and isn't going to look bad. So we will see. It's one thing I have noticed about Thermoweb. Thermoweb is thicker foil. It's like their carrier sheet is just thicker. Okay, so where's my thing? I gotta clean this up first. And this again is the Blooming Foil Collection from Penny Black. That's what that pretty blue is from. Go in there and go in there. And these are, of course, already folding, and I don't want them to fold because that messes things up. There we go. That looks better. It's also one of the nice things about the rolls of foil. Rolls of foil are real nice because it's... Lisa says, I think a fuse is in my future. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you guys remember, but I was using a laminator. I was using the Cronova for a long time, and I loved it, but it stopped heating as well, which means that I was not getting good foiling. What did I do with the... Oh, it's clear, so I keep losing it. So anyway, it wasn't heating enough. I was thinking that my printer wasn't printing dark enough and things like that, thinking that was my problem with toner foiling. And turned out that it just was not getting hot enough. So since I switched over to the fuse, which has got multiple heat settings, which means if you try it and it's not hot enough, up it one. I'm only using setting number 2 tonight. Okay, lining that up, sliding it in, hoping that the static didn't get it. There we go. And now we're going to just run this back through again, through the fuse, which is basically just a very good idea, Wendy. Absolutely, especially since you were in Australia. Absolutely. So the Crafty Critta has a similar system. It looks a lot like this, but they are in the UK and we are in the United States. So that's another thing. You want to make sure that you're checking out what your suppliers have got. Okay, looking at this, I can see stars. Whenever you're foiling, the foil is going to stick to whatever adhesive you're using, and it should make it so that you're able to see it after it goes through to know whether or not anything's happening. Okay, now we're going to let this cool for a sec. Do I like this way of foiling or Spellbinder's one better? I'm addicted to both, to be honest. I do a lot of the hot foiling. Yes, Crafty Critta. I think you're saying Crazy Critta, but Crafty Critta is in Australia because I have some of their stuff too. It just takes so long to get, and yeah, Crafty Critta is Australia. I've got some of their stuff up in my cabinet. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, I'm already seeing that there is an issue with this type of foil. This must be a hot foil because otherwise it would not do that. Okay, so it is sticking places that wasn't supposed to. I don't remember it saying hot foil on there, but I don't really know that I looked. And I don't know why I would have put hot foil in here. So I'm going to take a look at the rest of this to see. So this says for stick and shine designs. So to me, that looks like it's supposed to have, you're supposed to apply the adhesive. And no, this does not work with a laminator. I'm thinking it should be with hot foil. We're going to see if I can use an eraser to clean some of that off. I mean, y'all might want the card now. I don't know. I don't think you do, though. And this is on a low setting, too. Let's see. We'll try a regular eraser, which really doesn't do anything. It just takes the shine off. And then I'll try a Tombow mono eraser, which is working better, but that also means I have to be careful where my kind of thinking it is a grunge look, but I'm wondering how it would look if I can't die cut that, can I? Yeah, because this is not lined up for that. Let's see if it does it on this side. Nope. For whatever reason, this is not working for that. Oh, maybe it's because I had it too much in the middle. Okay, I can die cut it out, and then I can use that, and then I could do some darker ink over the top, maybe. And then you guys can decide if you really want it. It does have a grunge look. So grunge is a look. It's not one that I use a lot, but it is a look. Let's go ahead and take out the die cutting machine. I could decal edge around the other sides, but I wanted to go ahead and do the die cutting on this side. Okay. And that was also the first time that I've used that foil, and I've had it in my stash for a year. So guys, you know what? If you have something in your stash, you need to use it, right? Okay. Now this may also take off some of the foil too. So I'm going to line this up. And then we're going to run that through our die cutting machine, and we're going to see if what's left is something we want to use or not. And if it doesn't work, you know what? It's just paper. But if it doesn't work, you know what? Y'all ain't getting a card tonight. So if the look is not something that y'all like, that's fine. We can... That looks kind of cool. What do you think? Isn't there a craft class coming up soon on using our stash? Absolutely, Miss Norma. So that's one reason why I was pulling out stencils, because that is what I'm going to be using in the Craft with Your Cardmaker Stash Summit coming up. Let me go ahead and pop that out. So if you don't already have your ticket, you can use the QR code right there or the link that's now in the chat to be able to get that. If you're watching the replay, just pause and click your phone and you're fine. So that does take you to the summit and you can get your free ticket there. I already have my ultimate, I don't even remember what the name of it's called, but I've got the one where I can see all the things now. Yeah, my presentation is going to be on Sunday, I believe. Okay, let's go ahead and do a little bit with the decal. Around the edges. And why did I do it that side? Because, yeah, I know why. It's because I didn't want to touch that up against the edge. That's okay. And a little bit more. Cut into some of that foil. Okay, so I'm going to cut this down to 5 1/4, like I normally do. Yay, Lisa Morgan got her ticket. Yay. So I will be chatting with you guys over in the Facebook group. I just got entrance into that one today. I just haven't had time to go say hello or anything yet, but it will be coming. So what do you think? I think that looks okay. It is definitely grunge. It is definitely grunge. Let's take some purple. We're going to grunge it some more. Actually, let me get my other. Yeah, I'll do this one. And of course now I've been using the mat on here all night, and now because I got so much stuff on my desk, I don't want to bring it back out again. Okay. And then I kind of want to use black. Do I have some black cardstock over here so I can do... Why, yes, I do. We could do black, or we could do blue, or we could do purple. You guys have to let me know which one you like best. What do y'all think? Purple, black, or blue? So now I'm going to, of course, have to try out that foil with my glimmer system and see if it works. And if it just doesn't, then you know what? That just means I'll have to not use it because I don't know how to use it. I do have a couple of other things I can try first. So we shall see. Do I need to do a poll? I probably need to do a poll. And I love that I'm getting to learn this. We'll do 60 seconds. Blue, black, or purple. because I'm kind of liking the black, but I'm also not 100% sure. So the poll is in, Miss Danielle. So type into the chat !vote, VOTE, space, and then the number. 1 for blue, 2 for black, 3 for purple. So that's how it looks on purple. That's how it looks on blue. Thing is, we've got blue and purple in here. And then black kind of makes it pop. Okay, let's see what it says. Purple is the winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. So we're going to do it with the purple background. I'm just confirming. Purple is the winner. Okay, great. So now I'm going to do something else. Because having all that grunginess on that piece and not having it elsewhere, it's kind of not going to look right. So this is Simon Hurley watercolor cling stamp. And I'm just going to use a little bit of white ink. And this is just a board eraser, okay? So nothing special, but it is a nice tool to have whenever you're wanting to do some additional stamping. So this gives us kind of a grungy background to put behind. I'm going to try not to touch it, behind our grungy stars. And I think I'm going to do something that I shouldn't, because it's going to put glitter all over the place and Todd's not going to like it, because he's going to say that we now have glitter herpes again. Glow in the dark. And I'm going to put some gold, because gold. Okay, I'm going to try doing this like this. It's just going to stick to some of that white, okay? I'm experimenting, guys. I love to experiment, and I haven't done it in quite a while. Okay, so there's just a little bit of the glow in the dark. And then we're going to do a little bit of the gold. Which also means, since I'm mixing the two, I probably should not use the leftovers in here and pour them back into my little jars, because, yeah, commingling. Okay, so now we're going to heat that up with my heat gun. We'll see how it does. it's real hard to be able to see what I actually did. Okay, so that one I can see some of the gold. I think I got a lot more sparkle on there than I thought I did. That is kind of cool. Okay. So, got that. Let me clean up some of this. And that's just going straight into the trash. This means I have to be careful when I'm emptying the trash so I don't get glitter all over everything. And I don't know how much of the glow in the dark is going to show. I have no idea. Okay, I'm going to trim this down again with the decal trimmer. And I still have to figure out a sentiment.
Meow 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 the Todd meow 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 don't think I forgot lol lol.
Hello, Terry Cooper. Silly girl. Okay. To me, it feels like some of this is coming off. So I don't know if it all heated, but I can try heating it again, but still. Well, yeah, I'm going to do that. It just feels like I've got some of it flaking off. And it's not supposed to. Because you guys saw, I was actually afraid I was putting too much heat. I mean, it does look cool, so I could brush off the rest. Love the lull. Yeah, see, Terry Cooper wants to harass the Todd as much as is humanly possible. That is her goal for 2025. Only thing is, Todd can't hear it when you do that unless I go back and make him listen to it. Okay, black card base. So here is what our card's gonna look like. I do need to start putting that together, but I also need to do the stream showcase, and we need to do happy mail, and we need to do giveaway. So what do y'all want to do first? And of course I need to clean up all the things. So do y'all want happy mail or giveaway first? Because I have got something that I just got in the mail today from Miss Ruth. So I think that's what I'm going to go ahead and do first. This came all the way from the UK. Where's my scissors? I lose things so fast. What was funny is I was watching Catherine Pooler earlier today, or listening. Well, but anyway, she wound up saying something about this. She's always asking Erica, where is the thing that she just had in her hand? Yes, ma'am, it did. So this was mailed on the 19th of December. So yeah, it took a while to get here from the UK. Oh, thank you so much. Creativity Melissa. Thank you, hon. This is actually kind of a screw up. So, aw. And she made me a pop-up. That is precious. Merry Christmas and a Christmas card. So she sent me a Christmas card. Yay. Crazy crafting, curious, die cutting, foamy whiz. Because, Mary, where's the button? I don't know where my button is. I don't think I never did add a button. Somebody type into the chat exclamation point foam and pull up my foam is life thing. That is too cute. Thank you so much, Miss Ruth. Wow, I have no idea why it would take that long to get here. Okay. So next we need to do the stream showcase. So let me go ahead and get that pulled up. Foam is live. So I am pulling this up. I think it's going to pop up a second time because both of y'all did it. Okay. Ah! First thing you see is the Todd. The Todd coming in and photobombing my channel. Yeah. 2 weeks normally. Wow, it took longer than 2 weeks. It took almost a month. Okay, so first off, we have this from Miss Terry Cooper, who has apparently joined us in this crafting card making addiction, because now she is making cards with us too. So that is super cute, honey. Cuddle, sweet, fluffy, huggable. So we've got some little Care Bears there. And then we've got this one. It's always coffee time. So that is super cute. Did you see the quote I added? I'm scrolling. I lose things so fast. Yes, I do. Yes, I absolutely do. Okay. So. Yeah, these are cute. Good job, Miss Terry Cooper. Okay, next up we have Kelly's Craft. Look at this, adorable with all the little birdies, and they're feeding the birdies. Silver white winters that melt into spring. Yes, from Sound of Music. That is so pretty. And I love how you did the white accents with your gel pen. I'm still working on getting better at doing that. I don't do them often because I'm not sure if I'm putting them in the right spot. But yeah, I just need to just play and do it, right? That's how you learn it. Dawn says, oh, I could use a coffee. Adeline says, I agree. It's always coffee time. And I heated up. I got a warm up on my coffee before we started, and I haven't been drinking it. Okay. Next, we have Linda Gorman with All in Create. Definitely a grungy and multimedia thing, mixed media thing. Looks cute. Love it. Then Idolide. These are for Kendra's card challenge. So she did all of the Kendra's card challenge. So this is her submission. And then this one is for Craft Roulette, which I did not actually watch. I popped in at the beginning and then I never did go back and watch the whole thing. And then Dawn showed us the owl that looks very smug sitting up there in the tree. Okay, so that is everything for our stream showcase today. And Norma joined the party, so I'm going to say hi. And Danielle joined the party, so I'm going to say hi. Click those in there. And Mian came in December. Okay, Sad Swabby. I'm just looking to make sure there isn't anybody that I didn't say hi to. Okay. So next thing we have is the giveaway for the card, assuming that y'all want it. So yeah, that's going to be a thing that I have no idea if y'all are going to actually enter this time, because this one was, it would have looked so much better if we hadn't done gotten the foil to not do what it was supposed to, and that has to do with me not experimenting with that foil sooner. I should have done that sooner. I would have known that it does not work with this. So I will be trying it out to see. I am going to be trying it out to see if it works with hot foil. So maybe it's just the foil needs a lower temperature or something like that. I don't know. But I have had overfoiling like that before. Usually overfoiling means you've got too much pressure or temperature, like with the hot foil machine. But this could just be that it was made for hot foiling and not for, it may just not need to go through a laminator. It could, it said something about the press and stick, so it may be that. I need a magic 8-ball with colors as the answer options. But that could also mean that I'd wind up with colors that I don't have of whatever it is, if it was just generic. So I don't want to do that. Okay, we're going to do a giveaway. Let me get to the giveaway page. So I figured out what the wish was. I still don't know why it resets itself. So I need to go back and check my things. It's actually tied to this. It's tied to the giveaway thing. So let me first, before you guys start typing in all the things, let me reset the drawing. And now you can type !join to get into the drawing. Nerdy says, yes, I want it. It's so pretty. So Nerdy is already in there. So of course I'm going to be adding foam to this. I'm going to go ahead and start working on putting this together. I still need to figure out a sentiment for it. I'll probably use, get out of the way. Okay. I'll probably use one of the ones that are in the Simon Hurley set because I love those cute little sentiments, like Greetings Earthling is very cute. I could also put an alien on this. Then that would be cute. See, when you make your backgrounds, you can do whatever you want to with them. You can also use them as a focal point. So in this case, it should have been a focal point, but instead it wound up being, yeah, an accent. Yeah, it is what it is. Where's that other foam? Here's a foam that I want to use up. I've got several foams that I want to use up. 13 people in the drawing so far. Yeah. Let me hit a timer button. I just have to find my timers. So we're going to go with a 60-second timer, assuming it popped. There we go. It popped up on the screen. So when that gets done, Debbie, did you open your happy mail from Ruth? Yes, we got a card from Miss Ruth. See, pretty card, and it's a pop-up with little doves. So this is lovely. Thank you so much again, Ruth. And Kelly wanted to see it again. So there are a lot, like I said, there are a lot of different things that you can do. I do want to remind you that if you aren't already in the, where do we post our cards to be considered for this? So that you get in it. Somebody type into the chat !Discord. So you join my Discord server, and there is a section on the Discord server named Stream Showcase, and that's where you add them. I may change things later, but I'm not doing it at the moment because there's some software stuff I need to get done first that may or may not work for what I'm wanting to do. So I do love that we have this, and it was not my original idea. It was not my idea. I stole the idea from Supreme Doom. Love Supreme. Don't get to hang out in her chat as often as I would like. She streams over on Twitch, and she has put together some raid trains for us, which are basically, they're hops, but they're live stream hops on Twitch, and each person has a 2-hour slot, and these things go on for days. I think the last one that I was in, it was up for a week. I think it was like 8 days. And there are so many different people. Yes, so there's the link. There's the link, Brian. So you can click on the Discord link and add that into, come into there. When you join, it'll tell me, and I can wave to say hi once you join it. And then you'd go into the area that I was just looking at, which is the Stream Showcase. Let me go ahead and show y'all that again. So the Stream Showcase is going to be over here on the side. Let me minimize some of these. So under community, let me take that stupid thing off the screen. I need to take the time's up button off, and the time is up, but anyhow. So over here, under community, you'll want to go down to where it says stream showcase. That part's not working. I will fix that. But you go to stream showcase, and that is where you can post your pictures. Okay? I know why that doesn't work. It's because I changed something. I changed things and I fixed some things, and hopefully it works better. And yeah, we're going to see how it does next time I have a guest on, and whether or not I have to fight with everything for echo. Okay, last chance. If anybody else wants to get in on the giveaway, go ahead and type it in now. As soon as I add this panel down, as soon as I add the panel down, I'm going to go ahead and do the giveaway. Yeah, Kelly's wanting the drums. Okay. Also going to wipe this down because I am feeling lots of dust. That does not feel right. I don't see any glitter on here, so it's just the texture feels like it's coming off. I don't know. Okay, so we have that panel, and we're going to go ahead and do the drawing. And let me get back to the right page, and then we can do the drum roll, please. And the winner of this lovely grungy card is going to be Creativity Melissa. So Melissa, you'll want to go into the description of the video. Vanessa just posted. That is cute. But you'll want to go into the Lady Cricket Bug. Welcome. Okay, I'm just going to post it here. Here's the link to the form for when you win. It's also listed in the description of the video, of the replay. So you can go in there and just click on the link and fill out the form. This tells me your information so I can mail it out to you. Okay, so I'm thinking that's probably enough foam. So let's take this guy, and we're going to add some liquid glue to the back of our purple panel. Yeah, thank you so much, Lady Cricket Bug, for popping in, honey. And of course, after I put it down, I want to make sure, it opens the right direction. So I still decide to pull in some black, right? Yay! Brian just joined our Discord server. Let me go back to welcome and say hi. So welcome, welcome. Okay, so I do need to add something more to this, but this will be going out to you, Creativity. Melissa, you just need to fill out that form for me. And I'm going to say, yeah, I've caused enough issues tonight. I've caused enough problems. So we are gonna, I can't wait to see what Brian puts in there too. Absolutely. So we do the stream showcase on Tuesday nights. So that's going to be next Tuesday that when he puts this in, we'll be able to see what he did. And all of y'all are welcome to post in there, and I will show your creations. I love to be able to share what you create. I love to see what you create, because you know what? If I can do this, okay, y'all got to see me make something out of a big old mess tonight. But thank you again for popping in, and thank you for hanging out with me. You guys rock. I will be back live on Thursday. That's going to be on Twitch, like normal, noon. So I'll be live on Twitch on Thursday, and then we'll be back here again next Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern. One last reminder, if you don't already have your ticket to the Create With Your Card Making Stash Summit, I need to take the other thing down, otherwise you can't see it. There. Okay. I'm going to have to pop it back up again. So if you haven't already gotten your ticket, you can just take a picture of, come on, you stupid thing. Do what I tell you. There we go. You can take a picture of the QR code and head on over there and go ahead and get your free ticket. My session is going to be on stenciling, so I'm probably going to do some more stenciling over the next couple of weeks. And hopefully we will have better results than this. But even with the bad results, this still turned out pretty cool, right? I know y'all wanted it, so that is cool. That makes me feel really awesome. So you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you later. And yeah, you guys have a wonderful night. And of course, I don't have my buttons up. I have to keep switching screens. So bye, guys. Love y'all.